Crab theory. What does that really mean? It's something simple that I'm going to re-explain. Again, it's disheartening. As a teacher, if I push aside problems continuing to come up and questions I couldn't answer, then I wouldn't be helping find a solution. Putting up roadblocks through the process instead of working through the options and finding a solution, that's crab theory. Just so you know, this is something that happens often. And if you can find a solution, if you can give an answer, do it. If you have a solution, inform others. If problems keep coming up and you know your mistakes, don't be embarrassed. Recognize what you've done wrong and switch it around so that you can improve and keep going. These two things can help build your confidence in the future. It's simple, really. A true story related to this is about a woman named Erin Brockovich. She's famous now. She's a simple American mom. She recognized that the water smelled weird, so she went to the government about the oily water. They gave her vague answers and didn't have a solution to the problem. They tried to push it under the rug, but she kept coming back for answers. She resisted as they tried to quiet her, and she continued to resist until the water changed. After the water was cleaned, they were embarrassed that they were wrong. Um, it's been better ever since, and it's because they have answered, and it's because they have answers, and it's good for Erin. We need people like Erin to save people and our water system, and that is specifically what Tamara Gadet Judy is trying to do to strengthen the deaf community and all the future deaf children. It's simple. You see many oppressed groups doing the same thing, like the Black community and the LGBT community. Um, when people disrupt the community, they push it aside. I don't know how to interpret, but many in deaf, many in our deaf community discuss, analyze, and learn with each other. But there are some people who have cochlear implants and hearing aids who are just trying to benefit from the community by collecting money from the government and not identifying with the community. Those are the people we need to push away. We need to focus on our community. If something happens to a deaf or deaf-born person, our experience can help develop solutions and help families build a loving environment for their deaf child. DVD, man. What Tamara is doing is encouraging people not to keep being oppressed, avoiding the problem in our community, avoiding the problem our community faces, and the endless cycle of being embarrassed of our community. Keep resisting that. We must know the answer to strengthen our community, protect future deaf children, and continue to resist. Have a solution and resist. Um, if problems show up and we don't know the solution and need help, resist. I encourage you all to answer Tamara's question. Answer our communities. Answer our community. Resist other people's answers and simple data that are presented to. Resist other people's answers and simple data that are not in the community. Now I'm joining Tamara's resistance. Resist.